Good day, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. We are doing a sheep move this morning with the guard dogs. And there's Big Boy. We've actually got all 5 guard dogs in here now because we put the rams in with the ewes. So the cattle just came out of here about, it's probably been 2 weeks now. And there's not a whole lot left out here, but that's the nice thing about the sheep. They got little small mouths, and they can pick up the stuff that the cows left behind. This will be the last time we come through here this winter. So, just kind of a cleanup crew. You can tell the sheep are not doing too bad. They're fat. The autumn-ollies, we really coppiced back on them. We took and chopped them off, and we're gonna see what happens. I bet they grow back. But they were so tall and big that they weren't very good livestock feed anymore. And so we just decided to put the hammer on them. Those big rams are not letting the little rams do get too close to their females. I'd say all these, we just turned the rams in November 28th. We normally wait till December 1st, but this year, because just the way it worked, we put them in 2 days early. And we had a bunch of rams go out of here that we sold over the last 7 days. There's a little lamb, look at him. He's doing good. Yeah, he's a pretty little booger. Got pretty coloring on him. Kind of like his mama. He's fine now. He's a week old. Luckily we had some warmer temperatures, and don't have to worry with him now. They are so tough once they get a week old with the mother's milk in them. You really don't have to worry with them anymore. He's a cute little booger. Come out from behind that tree. There he is. So that was a ewe that probably, for whatever reason, lost her lamb this spring, and she bred back immediately. And now we have one. That's the first time we've ever had that happen. But it's not a big deal. She's gonna raise it. And what are you doing here? You want a pet, don't you? Sugar's going to see Isaac and Ike. Well, I tell you, it looks like you've been feeding these sheep grain. Look at that. That's just on grass that's already been grazed by the cow herd. They stay in that kind of shape. That's just unbelievable. I mean, they're just plump. But we got cold weather coming at us. I mean, we can have ice storms and snowstorms. And somebody said the other day, well, you shouldn't get your sheep so fat. Folks, that's ridiculous. When you're in an all forage program and you got sheep that have good condition on them, that's a good thing. So don't be beating yourself up if your sheep have good condition on them on forage. If you're feeding them grain, that's a different deal. You got all that grain fat on them, that's not going to be something you want to do. But when it's on forage, it's good for them to get a little weight on because they got some cold weather coming, looking at them, and they can live on that fat reserve on their back. So I never get excited about getting my sheep in really good condition going into winter. Hey, big boy. Oh, Isaac's sitting down there, got them all fired up. The dogs just love being around people a couple times, you know. They come up and they like to hear your voice. There comes Cotton. Look at him. He's a big old puppy. Not a pup anymore. He's coming on 2 years age, but he is a wonderful dog. Isaac and him have a real kinship. Look at that. He's up there petting that dog. Cotton likes Isaac. Isaac's kind of a dog guy. Even when we had the whole herd of dogs here several years ago, I don't know if there was a dog in there that didn't like Isaac. He's rubbing his ears, telling him he's a good boy. Oh, there comes Sugar and Lady. Lady's the alpha. That black one right there. She whips every dog in here. Sugar just wants a pet. Yeah, if you're gonna have sheep, folks, don't go too long without a guard dog, because once you get killing started, a lot of people sent me that article about that Great Pyrenees on the East Coast that it fought off 11 coyotes killing the sheep, and it killed 8 of them. One single dog killed 8 coyotes by himself. And they chewed on him and kind of ripped him up a little bit, but he survived, and that's why we like dogs. These dogs can sniff, and I noticed there's dogs way up here already. They've already made the circle around this pet, and they pissed on every corner. They urinated, laying out their territory. So if there's any coyotes in here and they smell that and they come across it, look out. It's all fair game. In other words, the coyote's fair game to them, because they're gonna nail him. You know, you put 5 big guard dogs on a coyote, that's like turning them loose on a rabbit. They're gonna get him. This is the farm, people call it Goat Lady's farm, and she had goats in here, and there was a coyote sneaking up on her goats. They used to have a house up there on that hill, and the husband, Don, he was watching this coyote slip down the fence line toward their goats, and they had a guard dog. I think it was an Anatolian Shepherd, and it was laying in the snow. There was snow on, and that white dog laid down in that snow, and that coyote come trotting down the fence. He's gonna get him a goat, and that dog laid there in that snow until that coyote was almost on top of him, and he had the wind coming from the coyote to him, so the coyote couldn't smell him, and he jumped up and nailed that coyote, got him by the neck, and shook him just like a rabbit, and killed it. Just killed it instantly. And he drug that coyote around all year, or all winter long. And he said by the end of the winter, he had eaten that coyote. All that was left of was a little patch of hide. And everywhere he'd go lay down, he'd have that little piece of coyote hide laying by him, like it was his trophy. Now that's some serious guard protection there. Not only did they kill it, but they ate it. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. We got quite a bit going on today, and it's a beautiful day in December, and everyone have a good one. If you would, hit that subscribe button on the way out, I'd appreciate it, and see you next time.